Howdy folks. Headed out for another 2-day trip here. We've got 2 days of sunshine and dry weather, no rain, so figured we'd take advantage of it and see what we can do today. It's over 60 degrees. Kind of nice out right now, a little breeze blowing. We're headed to fish some little streams back here. See what kind of trout we can come up with back in here. There's a couple of little lakes, some nice streams. It was very sunny this morning, but it looks like there's clouds moving in, which I'm not really digging that. The only rain is supposed to be a couple hours after midnight. Otherwise, tomorrow's supposed to be full sun, and today was supposed to be mostly sunny. Just taking a little trip, get away from all this virus crap. So we're pretty fortunate living way upstate, where we can just throw our packs in the car, cruise out onto pretty desolate areas. Anyway, again, we still have 6 people back here, but it's a big forest, so we shouldn't have any problem finding our own little area. I don't know what we have, about 5 miles, but it's getting warm. It's already, I think the temperature said 65, so definitely a nice temp, especially to be hiking, backpacking. From what it looked like on the map, this looked like a pretty easy hike. Not a lot of elevation loss or gain, so as you can see, the trail through here is all deep mud from all the rain we've had. So we've been hiking almost an hour, so this trail is very easy. Goes back to Metcalf Lake, and you can get over to the bottom of T Lake Falls on this trail. And I can't think of the other lake. I'll have to look on the map. There's a couple of ponds too, so yeah, lots of cool places back here. Last year, or year before, we were at the top of T Lake Falls, and this trail brings you down to the bottom. So we're about 3/4 of the way to the end of this trail, and back in here it's not easily marked, or not well marked, but somebody made a cairn. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Yeah, once you get back in here, this trail is not marked well at all. In fact, we got off it for about 10 minutes there, but It's an easy trail if you stay on it. Now this is really cool. That tree right there, the top of it snapped off and stuck right in the ground. So it's just standing there. Very cool. Oop, yeah, you could push that right over. But this tree right here, you can see the top broke off, and that's the top stuck right in the ground. Very neat. Old bed frame and bed spring, and then there's some piping, so an old pot. There's a shovel. And it looks like what to be an old, some kind of old furnace here, kind of old oil burner. A couple of cast iron pans there. Interesting.
It gives me the heebie-jeebies here.
It's about 7 o'clock, and we just got camp set up. We were over that way in the woods by this little brook here, but took a quick walk over to this field and was just like, oh boy, I wanna stay here. So we threw the tent up quick. Gonna cook some food and get everything in the tent. But this is gonna be our view for the night and in the morning. So it's pretty amazing. So, and right now the tent's empty, but we'll fix that quick. Probably okay to build a fire right there by the snow or something. I don't know. Or right back there by the rock. Where were you thinking? Right here? So, let me see if I can show us here. It's light enough. We're in the West Canada Lake Wilderness, and we came up Route 8 to the Mountain Home Road, went down the Mountain Home Road, and then it turns into a seasonal road right through here. And then the trailhead's right there, and we hiked in, and at this junction we took a left at this junction, hiked back up into here, and we kept hiking and hiking and hiking. And as far as we can see, this map isn't right. We did not see the trail that hooks and comes back onto that. Not saying it doesn't, but when I pulled up my phone app, it showed where we were was right about in here. So we were quite a ways away from these ponds, and we did not see a trail that, like I said, that hooked back around like that. So, not saying it's not there. We just didn't see it. So we did a little exploring there, and then we turned around and came back to the field that we're in right now, which is, it's just barely light enough you can see that. So we walked through this coming up, and it's got a little brook running through it so you can hear the water, but it's just beautiful, nice and open. We don't get too many spots like this up in the Adirondacks where you got a nice quiet field and a little brook running through it, and it's just an ideal. Alright, one thing I didn't show yet, which again, beginning of May, a couple little patches of snow back. Just had that packet gourmet corn chowder, and what was it? Poblano corn chowder, the packet gourmet. That was exceptional. That was really good. Highly recommend it if you like corn chowder, I guess. This is what we'll be listening to tonight. Alright, we just got in the tent and it started raining, of course, so we were going to have a fire, but then we decided not to, and it's probably a good thing because it got cloudy and it was feeling a little damp, so now you can hear it. Coming down lightly right now. It wasn't supposed to rain till after midnight, but yeah. So I guess that's it for the night.
Peace out. Sweet dreams.
Well, good morning, everybody. It is day 2, and looks a lot nicer than yesterday. I don't see a cloud in the sky, but that's what we're waking up to. We're just headed back out. Here's that cairn again that we passed coming in. Ooh, there's a little chipmunk running around over there. Yeah, here's that cairn. But yeah, we're just headed out. It's beautiful out, sunny. Feels like it's probably about 60 degrees already this morning. That sun feels amazing. Which, without all the leaves on the trees, we can feel the sun in the woods. So pretty soon, it'll be a different story when it is sunny out. You won't be able to get a lot of sun in the woods. So. Now we've come across quite a few old pieces of equipment back here, and this just goes to show how old that is. A wheel with wooden spokes, has rubber tires on it, but wooden spokes. There's been a lot of growth on these trees back in here too. That's a pretty good size one. That's a pretty good size. We took our time getting up this morning. Got up at 8 and broke camp at 10, so we were definitely slacking this morning. But with the weather the way it is, it feels good just to be able to hang out in the morning and not either be freezing cold or pouring rain. So as you can see, this trail is not maintained at all. This is the West Canada Lake Wilderness going up toward Buck Pond, the trail that goes up toward Buck Pond. And then walk another few feet, or 20 feet, 30 feet, and you've got more blowdown. So and a lot of this trail has been this way, where you're constantly avoiding